What's up, everybody? Into a single man edition of Unrivaled Sports. Today, uh, October 11th, day one of divisional series in baseball. So just wanted to hop in here and kind of give a little breakdown of what I think is going to happen today. Me and Major were going to do this last night, and football and sleep I got in the way. So we're back, and my name is Joey, and I'm sure you all already knew that by now. But so yeah, today's day one. We had an interesting wild card series. 4 games today, which is going to be pretty big. I think there's a lot going on um, in these games that I think is going to keep it really all 4 series pretty interesting. First game of the day, we've got Philadelphia at Atlanta at SunTrust. It's not SunTrust anymore; it's Truist Park. 12:07 Central on Fox. Seattle and Houston follow that on TBS at 2:37. Cleveland, New York, TBS at 6:37. Then the late game, San Diego at Los Angeles, 8:07 on Fox Sports 1. Um, yeah, so today we've got Freed going for Atlanta. I mean, the numbers speak for himself. He's had an excellent year. Really kind of a bounce back year from, well, not a really bounce back year, but when he got injured, he came back. Looks really good. And I think, the way the Braves are hitting the ball right now, um, they got a good chance. I don't think, don't get me wrong, Philly's going to keep this thing interesting. I think the Braves do ultimately win the series and move on to the championship series. But game one today, I kind of think the Braves are going to take this one at home. I'd like for them not to split a game here and then have to go to Philly and try to win both of those. Uh, just to force a game five to come back to Atlanta. So, Philly's not really good to the Braves later in the season, historically speaking. Um, but this is a different year. That Phillies lineup's pretty stout too. You know, with Schwarber, Hoskins, Remuda, Harper, Castellanos, Brahm, and Skura. Right. I mean, your first 7 batters are really good hitters. Um, so I mean, and then they've got Suarez on the mound tonight. The Braves have not really struggled with him. They haven't really struggled with Philly this year. They kind of, they've had a decent. I think they've won. It's like 11-4 is the series total for the year. So I mean, overall, I think the Braves should be okay and take the series. Um, so we'll see how that goes. One series I am most intrigued about is the Mariners, the can't die, won't die, not gonna die Mariners coming into Houston. Um, can they make things interesting in Houston? Obviously, Houston having the best record in baseball in the American League. Um, you know, Houston's kind of made a name for themselves here in the postseason, making it to several World Series and even winning one. And uh, but I mean, Seattle, they haven't been here in 21 years, and they've got a good team. I think they've got a bullpen. They've got the right pitching to kind of take this thing a few games. Now, whether or not they can score the runs to match Houston, that's different. They got Verlander on the mound tonight, uh, and then you got Logan Gill going for the Mariners. I think I think Houston takes series. I would like to see Seattle win a couple games, take it to 5 games, just see what happens. I mean, you saw what they did against Toronto. They went on the road to Toronto and swept them in that wild card series up there, not even giving Toronto a chance, really. Um, then you got Cleveland and the Yankees. That's the one that I've kind of got my eye on as far as, the Yankees are kind of expected to win that series. I kind of like Guardians right now. The way kind of finished the season up, the pitching's been good. Bats kind of dropped off a little bit there in the wild card series. Um, that being said, um, if those bats get go to New York, I mean, Garrett Cole kind of giving up a few, uh, games this year, just where his ERA is kind of went a little higher than what they were paying him for. But yeah, so I mean, I think that's going to be a pretty decent game. You've got Cal Quantrill on the mound for the Guardians, and Garrett Cole pitching for the Yankees. So look for a game one upset there. I think Garrett Cole's a better pitcher, but uh, that the Indians, Quantrill, and that bullpen going to make things spicy out there in New York. And then the series, I don't know why they're playing the series. just put the Dodgers in the championship series and let's move on. I mean, why, to watch this late every night to watch the Dodgers just single-handedly win 3 in a row against the Padres. The Padres went up to New York and handled business, and New York just dropped off dramatically. The Mets did, and but they're going to start these first 2 games. Uh, Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers. Um, you know, I don't even think the series is going to be close. I mean, the Padres win a game, sure, but that's it. The Dodgers are going to win. I say the Dodgers win this one maximum in 4. I don't see it going to 5. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only series that sweeps, being the Dodgers and Padres. So I think the Dodgers take care of business there. Overall, I mean, I think you're going to be looking at a Guardians, Houston, American League Championship Series, and a Braves Dodgers National League Championship Series. I don't think the Phillies, but I do think that they are, when they've got the pitching, the bullpen's pitching well. If those bats get going, I mean, Braves are kind of hard to beat, and that's not just me being a fan. That's just what it is. What it is. I mean, they came back 10.5 games down to win the division, and played really good baseball down the stretch. So, um, you know, if they get all facets of the game working, I'd say it's going to be the Braves and Dodgers. And I don't, I hate it that because I hate playing the Dodgers, especially with Freeman there now. So, I think World Series wise, you could be looking at another Houston Dodgers series, Houston Braves. It could be a rematch from last year. I would like to see somebody else in Houston. I think Cleveland does have a really good team, and that could kind of dethrone Houston from the American League Championship from last year. So, but we'll see. Drop some comments, guys. We just recorded this little video, kind of touch base, and we're going to be doing our show tomorrow night. A lot of football Wednesday night. We got football starting tonight. Wednesday, we got football Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So a lot to talk about tomorrow night. We've got 2 more games left. I think 2 or 3 more games left in high school football. So the Dolphins coming off another big win. Orange Beach coming off a win. Foley coming off a win. All have big games this weekend. With that win Thursday night, on senior night, the Dolphins actually clinched playoffs. So they're going to have postseason. Uh, Orange Beach is going to be in the postseason. I think we're still kind of waiting on Foley. I don't know if it's going to happen, but hey, they've got 2 games left. Win them both. We'll see what happens. That's a tough division. So, and then you had a big game up in a lot of high school football to talk about. So, college, it's Alabama Tennessee week. So, I'm probably going to be hyped up for that. And, just kind of a disappointing game against the Aggies. I hope we, see what Bryce's situation is coming back. Football, from the NFL standpoint, I mean, it was a dog eat dog weekend. The dogs covered. Um, you know, uh, some dogs won outright. So, uh, just one of those divisional series. These games get really competitive in the NFL. So you got hockey starting tonight. You got NBA, college basketball starting soon. So we're going to be full swing, but just to give baseball, America's pastime, credit, and its due time right now because of the divisional series stuff tonight. So go Braves. Hope everybody enjoyed this, and we will see you tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, right here on Unrivaled Live.